What is going on, everybody? It is your boy Tactics, and it's time for another vlog. You know, a day in the life of me, myself, and I. I recently graduated from college not too long ago. My graduation ceremony should be coming up. However, I still haven't gotten an invitation from my school yet. I should probably confirm that. But anyway, I made actually a list of things that I wanted to accomplish, and they're more of short-term goals that I want to accomplish, not necessarily right after I graduated, but somewhere within the near future after I've completely gotten my diploma and everything. So I figured I'd share the list with you guys and just let you know what are some of the short-term goals that I wish to accomplish within the near future. Hopefully within this year though. Okay, so the first thing on my list was to pay off my credit cards and my student loans. I owe over 10 grand worth of student loans and shit off my credit card and everything, and it's getting pretty bad. It's getting up there, man. It's gotten to the point where they've cut off my my Visa and my MasterCard. So they're no longer accessible. They won't even send me a fucking card anymore. So that kind of sucks. It's gotten pretty bad to the point where bill collectors are actually coming to my house. No worries, I took care of it.
Look, man, I already told you I ain't paying y'all shit.
Mr. James, we understand this, okay? We're not here to hurt you in any way, shape, or form. We just want to talk to you, okay? If you just come out here, we can sort this out, alright? Mr. James. Mr. James.
Alright. I'm coming out. And I'm unarmed.
Number 2 on my list is I want to learn how to cook. I would say on a scale from 1 to 10, my cooking skills are about a 9. This cooking shit is easy. Okay, so maybe not exactly a 9. But all jokes aside, I mean, I can prepare certain things. I mean, if I was to live on my own, I wouldn't starve to death, and I wouldn't have to rely on like takeout or anything. I can prepare certain things, and no, I'm not just talking about craft dinner and noodles and stuff like that. But I do kind of want to get more into like cooking from scratch. My boys at my internship, they're always saying, "Yo, you have to observe things, like not just with women, but like with everything." So I've been watching my dad prepare certain foods and watching my friends and other people and stuff. So you know, I'm trying to pick up certain things and like watch the spices that they use to add like flavors and shit. So he used to try to teach me how to cook back in the day, but I was always really stubborn and I didn't really want to pay attention to anything because I had ADD and shit. But my dad used to always tell me, you gotta learn how to cook, and you gotta learn how to do laundry, because if you ever fight with your girlfriend, at least you won't starve to death and you'll have clean clothes on your back. Number 3 is I want to improve my vocabulary. I'm not the best when it comes to public speaking. In fact, I'm not the best when it comes to speaking in general. You know, as some of you guys know, I grew up with a learning disability, and that kind of hindered my ability to converse with people like accurately. I started writing down words that I didn't really understand, like new words that I've heard people say or new words that I come across that I don't really know the definition to. I'll write them down either on my phone or like I'll take a piece of paper or my notebook and I'll write down the word. And when I get home, I'll look up the definition and then I'll try to use it in a sentence whenever I can. So if you ever watch me on Blog TV and if I use like a big word or like a long word or something like that, then that's probably the cause of it. It's because it was like a new word that I used and I liked, and yeah, so probably shouldn't have told you that. I wanted to seem smart when I'm on Blog TV, but so much for that. But yeah, definitely want to improve my vocabulary and clearly my speaking. Number 4 is a short-term goal for the end of the year, and that is to gain 7,000 subscribers total. I just recently reached the 4,000 subscribers mark, and I'm truly, truly grateful and blessed for that, because that means that 4,000 people like what I do, watch what I do, find what I do either humorous, insightful, or entertaining. And that is, I feel so privileged for that. I want to appeal to a lot more people and just get myself out there and and yeah, just reach out to as many people as possible. I love making people laugh. I never honestly thought I had the potential to do so. I always grew up kind of goofy and everything, and I would make people laugh, but it would always be at my expense. And I guess what I do on YouTube when I make people laugh is kind of at my own expense as well, because, you know, I do stuff to kind of poke fun at myself sometimes. So, I mean, now I guess there's more of a purpose for it, and there's more of a benefit, you know, because it's a lot more fulfilling knowing that these people come to your show or, you know, watch you on YouTube, and they love what you do so much that they want to see more all the time, every week. And it's really humbling to know that, to have that. Number 5, I want to overcome a fear of some sort. Now I'm not sure what fear. I haven't really sat down and thought about what it is that really scares me. I'm not, like, I have a few things that I'm afraid of, but like one thing in particular is not being successful. I've always been afraid that I was never gonna find my place in the world. My dad, as soon as I graduated, he got me this job at Sears, and it was kind of like, okay, I'm done film school, so now I'm working at Sears full time, and I didn't want to just be stuck at Sears, working at Sears, when I've gone to college for 3 years for film. I felt like I wasted so much time and not really took the time to really figure out what it is that I wanted to do with all this. Like, did I want to move to LA or New York and try to get established there? Did I want to stay here in Canada and like make something of my life? Like, I still don't even really know. I've always really played it kind of safe, and I've never really put myself out there in the sense where I've taken a big enough risk. It's scary, man, because once you graduate and you realize that this is the real world now, that there's nothing left after this. It's like this is career. It's career, and then the next step is retirement. Number 6, I want to start eating healthier. Now, I've been working out a little bit, and you know, my diet's not too great. Milk duds. You hide these under your bed, bro, so your mom doesn't find them if she does your twig, buddy. Sweet tarts. These are killer, but so citrusy, dude, you'll freak. Planters nuts. Put them on a pedestal, bro. For those of you guys who are familiar with what I'm doing right now, unfortunately, I couldn't find corn nuts, so shut up. Number 7, I want to become more clean. I mean, I'll be honest with you, I'm not the most clean individual. I mean, when it comes to me, I mean, I'm as clean as they come. But when it comes to my room, yeah, it's pretty bad. Number 8, I want to become more assertive. I feel as though I'm not assertive enough. Like, when I want something, sometimes I tend to fall back. Like, sometimes I second guess myself, and I'll fall into the habit of like, man, it's probably not even worth it. I'm just gonna brush it off and shit like that. So that's definitely something that I want to start changing about myself. And if I want something, I gotta just take that shit. You know what I mean? Not in like a I'm gonna rape you kind of way, but I mean, just, you know, just be more out there. Number 9 is to become more social. Now, I'm not saying this because I don't have friends or anything. I mean, I have friends. It's just a lot of times I tend to stay in the house a lot, like a lot, due to work and to the stuff that I do on YouTube and everything. So I kind of neglect going out often. And I'm not, like, I'll be honest, I don't really like to go out all that much. I'm not much of a clubber. And, you know, I do the party thing sometimes in the bar scene sometimes, but for the most part, I'm cool with just staying in the house and stuff like that. But, you know, I kind of want to break out of that habit a little bit and go out a little bit more, because the past couple of times, like the last couple of times that I went out was fucking live. It's like I've been like withholding all this fun and energy inside of me, and all those times that I went out recently, I just let it loose and I just had a blast. So I definitely want to get out more and just be more interactive with people, and not always be in the house all the time and stuff like that, you know what I mean? The final thing on my list is to finally get the Real Talk Guru t-shirts out to you guys. I haven't been slacking on the t-shirts. It's just I actually ordered a t-shirt from a website. I placed an order for the t-shirts on this website, and it actually arrived like a couple months back. But this is what came back to me in the mail. Now, you might not be able to tell, but this is the shittiest quality I've ever come across when it comes to a t-shirt. So with that being said, I mean, look at this shit. This rubs off. Like, this wouldn't survive 3 washes in the dryer. So yeah, that's pretty much why there's been a huge delay when it came to the Real Talk Guru t-shirts. I still plan on doing them. It's just I'm in talks of figuring out the best way to get them done for an affordable price for you guys. I want to get them done sometime before the summer ends. I want to do it way before then, but we're looking for at the latest before the summer ends, hopefully. And yeah, we'll see how that turns out, because I don't want to sell you guys any cheap quality shit. You know what I mean? Especially if you guys are gonna be repping us, like, you know what I mean? That's not gonna be a good look. That's pretty much it. That pretty much concludes the list of things that are short-term goals that I want to accomplish. I actually read somewhere that it's not a good idea to call goals. It's better to refer to them as promises, because goals, people set goals all the time, especially around New Year's, like their New Year's resolutions and stuff like that, and they never really follow through with them. Whereas like promise is kind of more, it's more of an emotional, you have more of an emotional attachment to a promise, because you feel you feel bad if you break a promise as opposed to a goal. You know what I mean? So yeah, let's call these promises from now on. I promise to pay off my credit cards and student loans. I promise to learn how to cook. I promise to improve my vocabulary. I promise to gain 7,000 subscribers. I promise to get over a fear. I promise to start eating healthy. I promise to become more cleaner. I promise to become more assertive. I promise to become more social. And I promise to make some RTG t-shirts. There you go. Hopefully you guys enjoyed this list, and if you guys have any lists of your own, feel free to write them in the comment section down below, or give me a video response. You know, no one's been giving me any video responses for some reason. I guess people don't have cameras and shit. I mean, if I had the money, I'd buy all you guys cameras so you could give me some video responses and shit, so I could see your faces and not just your fucking screen names and shit. So, yeah. Anyway, hope you guys enjoyed it. And love you guys. I'm your boy Tactics. Peace, and I'm out.
I want you to tell all your friends about me.